Hey, what's up? It's Abby. I'm the newest member of the Bert Show. Very nice to virtually meet you. Welcome to my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. So a little bit about me. I've lived in Florida most of my life, 25 years old. And as Emma Watson would put it, I'm self-partnered. Been self-partnered for a very long time, which basically just means I'm single. And I'm trying to change that. It's not going well. I'm on literally every dating app from Farmers Only to Hinge. Surprisingly, most of my trauma is from Hinge. Bumble's great. Shout out Bumble. It's hard to get those guys out though. They're hot, but they don't want to go on dates. But whichever one Mr. Right is on, that'll be my favorite. I would say my biggest fear is never being in love, never falling in love. The two things on my bucket list: see Taylor Swift live and trick a man into loving me. That's all I want out of life.
So Taylor Swift is by far my favorite artist. She's like a mood ring. I've seen her this summer. I can't wait. It's the first time I've ever seen her live.
I got a lot of bad habits, but I would say my worst one is shopping way too much at Target. This is where dreams come true. This is also how I land my Target sponsorship. I walk in, I black out, and then I'll leave with like 7 different throw pillows, a candle, a face mask. It's the queen.
Do I need this?
Yeah. I need some foliage for my new apartment.
I just love limes.
I have good lighting in my apartment. I'll pay anything for that. It really is just like unnecessary spending, but I kind of like it. So what does my dream date look like? Well, it depends. Are we talking about looks or are we talking about what we're doing? Because if we're talking about looks, so I got range. You know what I mean? Like sexy is sexy. Michael B. Jordan, sexy. Harry Styles, sexy. Riley Green, very sexy. But if we're talking about like what we're doing, this would actually be my perfect date. A nice patio, maybe some live music, and a really good Mai Tai, money. I'm a simple gal.
So my perfect like night out with friends definitely begins with like a nice workout, so we're feeling good for the rest of the day, like brunch plans or something. And then I like to go to a bar where you can dance. I think clubs are a little like too intense for me. So like a bar with good music, where there's lots of men, available men.
Taking these to all my friends, me and my liver.
And then being in bed by 12:30 with my cat. So I have a podcast called The Breakup Breakdown, and while it's like a lot of really crazy stories about messy breakups and relationships, I'm also really passionate about giving back, and so every single week we raise awareness for a different domestic violence shelter throughout the country. I think it's really important while we're putting a spotlight on different relationships that we also help people in the most vulnerable relationships and vulnerable times in their life. Faith has always been a really big and complicated part of my life, and so I've always loved really investing time back in younger girls. I don't have like a younger sister or anything, so I actually volunteer at my church with a group of high school aged young ladies, and they become really close to me. They're like my little sisters.
If you know me, if you know my family, we are diehard Florida Gator fans. My grandparents went there, my parents went there, my brother went there, I went there, and we are just loud and proud about it. I'm obsessed with the Throne of Glass novels. I just finished the entire series. And what I love and hate about books is that like you get so invested in the characters, like they're just living with you in your mind for however long you're reading them. And then you end the series and they're just like gone and it feels like a death. So currently I'm like rereading the books, trying to bring the characters back to life again. It's not healthy. I need to go out in the real world and be with real people. I'm so honored to get to be a part of the Bert Show family. First of all, I'm just like excited. Like I grew up listening to morning shows, so the fact that like I get to be a part of one now, I can't wait to get to know you. I can't wait for you to get to know me. Hopefully you don't think I'm crazy after hearing some of the stuff I'm going to talk about, but I'm really pumped about it and can't wait to be a part of the team.